what are we going to talk about today?
Let's talk about discovery.
What is discovery?
It's kind of like it sounds. You're discovering what your case is about during litigation. So it's the process of gathering facts up during the litigation process. It occupies most of the time of litigation, and it's all driven kind of towards trial, presenting your case at trial. So paper discovery, sending requests or depositions. What's your favorite method of discovery?
Well, I'm a big fan of the deposition. I believe that a lot of cases are won or lost in deposition. But there's a lot leading up to the deposition. So before you get to the deposition, you're talking about paper discovery, which I think you mentioned, where each side will send to each other a list of written questions that you answer about what happened in the accident, your medical doctors that you've seen for many, many years. Subpoenas start going back and forth as a result of those. So by the time you get to the deposition, which is probably the third phase of the litigation process, you have a lot of information about the person who, either the plaintiff or the person that you're deposing. And it is your opportunity to have your client be exposed to the other side and vice versa. So if I have to pick a favorite, I guess I'm going to say the deposition.
Yeah, that tends to be where a lot of information's gleaned, and also you really get to assess the witnesses. I always tell my clients, you're giving facts at your deposition, but really they're grading you on whether you help your case, hurt your case, or don't really move the needle on your case. So there's a lot of kind of like credibility assessments being done at depositions, trying to figure out who's going to present well, whether your client will present well or not. But yeah, a lot of times the initial discovery phase, written questions, documents produced, and then the subpoenas where they ask for medical records of your clients. That's one thing I always try to let my clients know, like when we file a suit, there's nothing sacred. They can really get almost anything they want, so just be prepared for it. And then sitting down to answer questions for 3 or 4 hours, people aren't really accustomed to that, so there's a lot of preparation that goes into that to educate clients on what they're about to experience with the deposition. But yeah, and then expert depos and all that stuff.
Well, during the phase of the amount of years that you and I both have been practicing, it's changed a little bit. So it used to be just what was on the paper, and now it's not just what's on the paper. You really have to look on the internet and see, because the other side is going to do that. They're going to Google the person that's being deposed. They're going to know a lot more information going in.
Mm-hmm.
So it has become a little more laborious, but I think it's helped to get to the real issues and cases.
Definitely.
So.